You can't tell someone else how to identify. And if he wants to say he's a black man, then let him be a black man. Because when he, well, it wouldn't happen to him. If someone looked like him and got stopped by the police, they would consider him a black man. So, and that's what society has brought it to. It doesn't mean that he's rejecting the other side of his family or anything about his family. It's just what he most closely identifies with. So yes, if she wants to identify one way, that's fine, but let him identify with his truth and who he is, and it has nothing to do with who is present in his life. It has to do with what he looks like and how he feels and how society has imagined him or treated him. So, it's unfortunate. Sometimes you just got to know when not to do interviews, and maybe that's one of the things you should practice.
And keep other people's names out of your mouth. Once again, look, I'm going to tell it like it is when it comes to Sage. I work with Sage, and I always put that out there as a preface myself when I say that. You and I both know I got white people in my family. I know you got white people in your family. Thomas Jefferson is you're a descendant of Thomas Jefferson. We all know about that. But when society sees us, they see us as black men. We understand that. Now, you don't forget that you have that part of your heritage within you that's running through your blood. You don't do that. We understand that. So, when it comes to her saying the mixed race thing, I'm not going to forget. No, we understand it. We understand. President Obama did not forget his white grandmother that raised him in Hawaii. Didn't forget his white mother. But he also knows that he's a black man when it comes to society and the way people view them. Now, the problem that I had with Sage overall is when she's bringing up and saying that his dad was not around. So let's say that a white man and his dad wasn't around and he was raised by black people. At the end of the day, can he say that he's black? No, he won't say he's black. He'll look back and say, okay, even though my dad wasn't around, these black people took me in or raised me, or my black mom raised me or whatever, my white dad wasn't around. At the end of the day, if he's if he got adopted by black people and he's a white guy, and he got a white father and he wasn't around, he's still white. He's still white at the end of the day. So come on, man. You got to miss me with that. Don't put people's names in your mouth when it comes to that to make a point, because it only makes you look bad and not just your skin color or whatever. It makes you look bad overall.